All right, please put your hands together and really give a warm round of applause for your next comedian, Michele Sometimes Gray.
Hello. Oh, D was a short one. I mean, yes. How are all of you? I'm a super Amazon woman. Have you been watching the Olympics? They just finished up. I have never, let me just say this. I have never felt more empowered in my whole entire life. Seeing all those women win those gold medals, the girls just flipping around. Allie, Simone, Gabby. I talk about them like they're my high school friends. I love them. I have not felt this like empowered and sassy since Beyonce let out Lemonade. You know the Lemon? I've been listening to that on loop for I don't know how long. Just on loop. I'm walking around just super confident and a little angry for no reason at all. For no reason at all. So confident. I get a little bit overconfident at times. I was on a date with a gentleman. We got a little close. He kept like talking to me, asking me about myself. I was feeling so good. And then he leans in and he says, okay, it's time to take your shirt off. And I was like, okay, here we go. Woo! He's like, ma'am, settle down. This is your yearly mammogram. I asked all the ladies. I might have misread the signals. So sad. Well, I mean, okay. So I've been trying to date a little bit. I was married for 12 years. Yeah. I was happy for 2 of those years. Not like a solid 2 years, like a week in here, a week there, the time we went to Disney. Just smush them all together. 2 years. My husband had what they call the sleep apnea. Heard? Yes. For those of you who don't know, let me explain the 7th layer of hell this was. He goes to sleep, he snores very mightily, and then randomly just stops breathing. Stops breathing. So it's my job as the wife, right, to like save his life every single night. That's pressure. So year 1, year 2, it went like this. It was I push him, I saved your life, I saved your life. Year 11, year 12, I started to consider the concept of passive murder. I mean, it's not aggressive, like if someone puts themselves in a messed up situation, you have the power to intervene, but then you just let the chips fall as they may. So year 11, year 12, it was a little something like this. He never died, though. He never died. So I got a divorce. I didn't need those charges. I couldn't wait any longer. And so what does one do when one's been married to the only person they've ever loved their whole adult life for 12 years, and then you get a divorce? What does one do? I became a whore. That's what I did. Yeah. So I don't know how to be a whore. I was only with one person my whole life. So I looked at the Bravo, the Lifetime channel, the VH1, the Love and Hip Hop, and I learned how to be a whore. And so evidently, the first thing you need are whore shoes. So I went to fab.com, look it up. They sell horseshoes, and they have a horseshoe of the month club. They just keep coming. They just keep coming. So I got a pair. I'm wearing one of the pairs for you tonight. Look at that. And I was going to become a whore. So the second step, evidently, is the one-night stand. So I went to a party. I saw a gentleman. He kept giving me eye contact. Eye contact. Eye contact. I don't know if you know this. If you look a divorcee in the eye, that means you want to love us and help us pay our student loans. So he was going to be it, right? Not only that, he had an English accent. I know. And he had this like natty hair. He looked a little homeless. That's just my type. That's just my type. So I'm like, okay, he's the one. He's the one. So I took him home. We had sex in the English way. I have no idea what that means. I say it every time. There were no fish and chips involved, but we do it. But like on Bravo and Lifetime, what happens the next morning is they disappear. They're gone. He was actually from England. I had to drive his ass to Dallas the next day. You know how awkward that was? The conversation was like, that was crazy, right? Remember my vagina made that sound? That was weird, huh? That was a queef joke. My name's Michele Sometimes. That's my time.